Welcome to Let's Talk About It. We are back again, playoff edition. We're bringing the sports. I've got the Q with me. Let's talk about it. How you doing, man?
I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm here.
All right.
I see y'all in them comments a little bit. I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do that. But it's okay. We're gonna figure it out today.
All right. So, first of all, happy to have you on the show.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate
Welcome
it.
to the Hayes Great Podcast family. Army vet here. So, man, let's give the people what they want.
All right, we're gonna get it to them. We're gonna
So,
get it to them.
what we talking about today, man?
Man, we talk about these playoffs.
All right, so I got some questions for you, man. Let's get into this playoff game. The
No
playoff
problem.
starts tomorrow or tonight?
The play-in tournament, the final of the play-in tournament is tonight
Okay.
for the Eastern and the Western Conference. Then the actual playoffs start Saturday. So what y'all gonna do? I want to hear it Saturday now. I'm telling y'all, like the game one, we're gonna see a lot of things that we need to see. And we're gonna see a lot of team chemistry that needs to be exposed. I'm ready for
All right. So let's get into it. Eastern Conference.
it. Eastern Conference.
What are your overall thoughts? Looking at the playoff picture,
Uh-huh.
what are your overall thoughts on the Eastern Conference?
I think Boston got a sure in. I think it's the dark horse is gonna be Milwaukee though. I ain't gonna lie, they got some people stepping up, got some good young guys, key pieces. So I advise that. I advise that dark horse to be Milwaukee over there. Cleveland's doing good as well. I can't shout them out. I can't shout them out. It's kind of wide open, but not too wide open. So I got between Boston, Milwaukee, Cleveland out of the East. Anywhere between those three. Anywhere between those three.
All right. Let's go to the Western Conference. Out of the Western Conference, what are your overall thoughts on the Western Conference as we head into the first round of the playoffs?
First round is going to determine a lot. It's going to determine a lot. We got to be together. I'm an LA fan. Lakers all day. Trust me, Lakers all day. Let's not get this twisted. I am a Lakers fan. Been a fan since 2000. But like I said, that Western Conference is getting shaky now. We seen how Golden State can play. We seen what they can do. We seen Dallas play good defense against the Kings. We seeing that now. So hey, we got locked down. But top three, my Lakers, OKC, and that dark horse will be the Clippers.
All right. All right. Now, let's stay on the Western Conference. I'm going to do something different. Now we're in the Western Conference.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know,
yes, sir.
you have LeBron.
Yes, 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 yes.
You've got Kawhi Leonard.
Yes.
You've got Steph Curry.
Yes, sir.
You got playoff Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
You have some OGs who have carried the league, and you also got some young guys like Jalen Green.
Yeah.
You've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Mm-hmm.
You've got some Chet Holmgren out there.
Yeah.
You've got some young bucks who are up and coming, as well as these the veterans who have been carrying the league. What is one player in the Western Conference that you're looking for that has to step up? Either they're up and coming and haven't got there yet, or they're trying to secure that legacy.
Far as that legacy,
Western Conference.
if we gonna go by a single player, I honestly have to say it's Shea.
Why?
And I say that because we know you got him here, but what you gonna do in that series? You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do with this series? We understand how you did during the regular season, but we need to see what you do in the playoffs. Playoff basketball is a different era of basketball. The regular season is regular season, but that's why the playoffs are the playoffs. Seeding is not a factor at this time. It's all about heart, grit, and grind.
All right. So look at the matchup, and I'm gonna stay in the Western Conference. So the first round, I'm not worried about Oklahoma. Let's look at the 4-5. You got Denver Clippers. Who wins and what's
that one?
Who wins and what's the X factor?
That's that one. And I'm gonna give y'all this. Since Mike Malone got fired, that Denver team is looking shaky now. He was a key piece to their success. So, with that being said, with Kawhi and we got James Harden, if they keep playing the level of basketball that they're playing, they can come out of that. I believe they can win that series.
All right. So we got now, as you know, y'all don't know, but now you know. I am a Laker fan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we got the 3, the 4. We got the 3-6. Lakers versus Minnesota.
We can come out that series.
Who's that?
I give us that 4-1. I think Minnesota might get one, might sneak one in there, but we definitely can win that series.
Who's the X factor?
Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves has to be our X factor. We already know what Luka can do. We know what LeBron can do. but we have to have a consistent Reeves.
How about Minnesota? How does Minnesota win the series to you?
Minnesota,
Non-biased.
and look, they got a dog over there, and Edwards is a dog. I give them that. Hats off to them. For them to win, they have to expose our flaws. And when I say expose our flaws, meaning make us play our two superstars and make that third option be the superstar. If that's the only way I can see them beating us.
So next series you have, and this to me, man, Q, this is an interesting matchup. You've got Houston, which I was pleasantly surprised to be the number 2 spot,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have that championship, that dog, the Rocky Balboa of the NBA. You got that Warrior team, and I'm looking at this matchup, and I'm like, man, there is no way that the Golden State Warriors are sitting here at the 7th spot when you got Draymond Day over there, and this Rocky. Who wins this series, and who is the X factor?
I say I give this right here. Houston has been playing great basketball throughout the regular season, but I think experience kicks in this series. In this series, we have a Rockets team that haven't been that high in the seed in a long time. So experience plays a key factor in this matchup. So if it goes 6, I give it to the Warriors. You have to understand, Steph Curry is Steph Curry. You're gonna have to guard him. You're gonna have to guard him. So the X factor I see in here is only how far Jalen Green is going to take them, because that's pretty much the hem of his team. So it's up to him and Şengün to see where they want to go. But if the tides turn, it's that experience. And I say the X factor really comes down to Curry. Curry, because he can shift a series. We've seen it before. He can shift a series. Those young guys got to come to play. They cannot make mistakes. And the coach got to draw up good defensive schemes, because if he doesn't, it's going to get ugly.
Yeah, I like the Warriors, man. I love playoff Jimmy. I'm excited to have him on the Western Conference to see what he has down against Western.
Yes.
I got to go back up here, man.
Okay.
Because I was shocked. I was really, I was laughing talking to you yesterday, and I was surprised. The Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah.
And you're either going to have the Mavericks or the Grizzlies. And by the time this probably gets aired, we will have a team that will be representing, out of the playing game, who faces Oklahoma City in that 8th spot. And the X factors.
Okay. Some people may like this, some people may not, but it's okay. You're going to be all right. I believe if Dallas plays defense like they played against the Kings, and those guys step into those roles and execute, Dallas will win that game. And I say the X factor is Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson has to play that level of basketball he's known for playing. So if he plays that level tonight, Dallas will win that game. And it will be OKC versus Dallas.
I was shocked. And I was happy to see Klay Thompson finally show up and do the thing. That was the Klay Thompson that the reason I didn't pick the Mavericks was because I had no confidence that Klay Thompson would return back to the Splash Brother that he was when he won championships with Golden State. So I was happy to see that. I thought that, the team losing Luka, Kyrie gone out for the season, and also, Klay not being the Klay that we always thought he would be with Golden State, figuring that, okay, maybe he needs a fresh start.
Yeah.
So I'm happy about that.
Yes.
Now, how do the Grizzlies win?
They have to play together. They have to be on one accord. Ja has to play his game, and not so much until celebrations and things. Get to the green guns. Play your basketball. Play what got you here. And the big three has to show up. They have to show up. We can't just rely on one player on that side of basketball. They have to play up, and they have to play together.
I like Bane, man. I think Bane's a good player.
I do too. I like him as well, but sometimes he shows flaws as well.
Right.
And they have to be a well-oiled machine because it's experience across that board.
All right, so we're done with the Western Conference.